I'm doing a video of the oil tank sensor. This sensor is one of the sensor device types in the central alarm system, and this is the remote sensor which communicates to the sensor, to the central alarm via the particle cloud. Particle being the manufacturer of the device you see here, the particle photon. And this device publishes a oil level reading to the particle cloud. The central alarm system is subscribed to that oil level, and so when that level is published, the alarm will receive it, and it will process. It will push a notification that it received an update from the tank, and it will also update the internal status variables associated with the device, the software device type within the alarm. So to get started, all this device needs is to be powered up. I'm going to power it up using the USB cable on my laptop. So I plug it into USB. That device will initialize, and it'll come up breathing cyan, which means it's connected to the cloud and it's online. It will then publish its first reading of 325 gallons, and it's going to decrement the gallons, 50 gallons at a time. We're going to go now to the iPad app alarm, and we're going to do a status refresh and see the reading. It is updated now to 325 gallons because we received the oil level. Now we have 275 gallons. It goes kind of fast. So here's the 275 gallon reading. There's the status alarm about the update, the alarm level received, and pretty soon we'll get another update that's at 225 gallons. I'll just wait a little bit till we'll update as we go. That the status progress bar is still green, that 225 gallons. Now, the iPad app only sees these when we request a status from them, so that went to 225, then it went to 175. We push the status button, the alarm will go to 175, and pretty soon we're going to go to here we go to 125 gallons. I believe at 125 gallons that's below the 40% tank level, so the alarm will go yellow. The status bar goes yellow, indicating the tank's beginning to get low. And then we come here once again and we get one more reading. Went to 75 gallons. We do a status. We got to 75 gallons. And we're now going to get the final reading to take the tank level to 25 gallons. And at 25 gallons, we're not going to do any more updates. We're going to update the sensor. It's at 75. Notice that the oil level is yellow. So if we hit the status request, the oil tank, it will show the tank. Should have gone to, if I pressed it, the oil tank level should go to 25 gallons. And there it shows 25 gallons, and the oil level went to red. If we do a command on this, I can do a command on this. I don't know if I can do it and hold the phone at the same time. So we do a command on this, and we're going to do sensor. I'm a little bit hard time. Sensor 3. We're going to request a detail on sensor 3, which is the oil sensor on the alarm. That's going to push a confirmation number required to view it is 8059. So on the alarm itself, we have on the iPad app we have to enter the code 8059 8059 to confirm that we know what that code is, and then it should give us a listing of that sensor. I don't know if I got it confirm on it. Sensor 38059. And I got an invalid confirmation on it, so I got to get the number again. So we do a command, then get a new confirmation number. I think what's going on here is that I have a throttle on the number of messages this can send per hour, and I think it's slowing me down because I've hammered a lot of messages through this device, and I think that there we get a confirmation 7125 7125. So we change this confirmation to 7125 7125 confirm 7125 confirm, and I get a no sensor 3. That's because there's zero based. It's sensor 2, not sensor 3. So one more. Let's go to sensor 2 because the sensors 0, 1, and 2 are the sensors. So we got a confirmation 4372. So 4372 4372. We do a confirm on that confirmation number, and we get the detail over here. That's the detail of the sensor, and I'm trying to show it on my iPhone, but the messages are coming there, and so you don't see all the detail of it. If I go to push over on the app, I gotta go to the push over app, and then I can see the full sensor detail here, and that shows the sensor detail. The sensor index is 2. Its use is oil level. Its name is oil level. Just some information. It should say the reading of 25 gallons. There's an error in that reading not being updated in the central alarm, but it is updated in the values that are used for pushing alerts and for managing the iPhone app. So that's it in a nutshell. Ready to hook this guy up to the actual sensor, hook it up to the power controller, and install it, and it's ready to go. The software will change to be, instead of pushing every few minutes decrementing, it'll actually send a real reading every 12 hours. That's it.